Praying the Psalms, day 28, Psalm 28. Here we go. I cry out to you, Lord. You are my rock. Don't refuse to hear me. If you won't talk to me, I'll be just like those going down to the pit. Listen to my request for mercy when I cry out to you, when I lift up my hands to your holy inner sanctuary. Don't drag me off with the wicked and those who do evil, the type who talk nice to their friends while evil thoughts are in their hearts. Pay them back for what they've done. Pay them back for their evil deeds. Pay them back for their handiwork. Give back to them exactly what they deserve, because they have no regard for what the Lord has done, no regard for his handiwork. God will tear them down and never rebuild. Bless the Lord, because he has listened to my request for mercy. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts him. I was helped, my heart rejoiced, and I thanked him with my song. The Lord is his people's strength. He is a fortress of protection for his anointed one. Save your people, God. Bless your possession. Shepherd them and carry them for all time. Well, if I were going to sum up this psalm in one word, it would probably be mercy. In verse 2, the psalmist, presumed to be King David, cries out to the Lord, "Listen to my request for mercy when I cry out to you." And then towards the end of the psalm, it says, "Bless the Lord because he has listened to my request for mercy." But tucked in the middle of that is a problem that many Christians deal with, and I think that's hypocrisy or lacking mercy to others. In verse 3, the psalmist says, "Don't drag me off with the wicked and those who do evil, the type who talk nice to their friends while evil thoughts are in their hearts." Well, that could be a claim made against really any human at any time. We all try to do our best to match what is in our heart to our actions, but that's not always the case. And this psalmist is begging God for mercy. But I think the point that we're missing here too is that we need to be merciful to others. This psalmist points out the wicked acts of those who oppose him, and the psalmist says, "Pay them back for what they've done. Pay them back for their evil deeds." But where is mercy in that? Where is mercy when you're celebrating what your opponent has done, the evil, and the punishment that they deserve? There's no mercy in that. There's no real justice in that. There's certainly no grace in that. Instead, we should probably pray this prayer that I heard years ago when we see somebody else caught in sin and about to face the consequences of their actions. We should say, "Lord, them today, but me tomorrow." I know it's today that they are caught in their sin and are going to face punishment for this, but tomorrow I may be the one who sins and I may deserve punishment. So Lord, let me be merciful to them as I hope they would be merciful to me, as you have been merciful for me and not held my sins against me, but forgiven them in Jesus Christ. So let that be our prayer today, that we would be merciful to others. Would you pray with me? Loving and gracious God, I thank you for this opportunity to gather together. And Lord, I just thank you for your great mercy and love and grace that you have poured out upon us abundantly, Lord. And I know that your mercy and grace have no ends. Your love has no end. And for that, I give you great thanks and praise. And Lord, I just ask you to help us to remember to be merciful to our neighbors, our friends, even our enemies. Let the prayer of our heart be, Lord, them today. We know it's them today that have been caught doing bad, but it could be us tomorrow. And Lord, let us be merciful. Let us offer grace. And Lord, let us love others as you have loved us. Again, we thank you for your great mercy and love for us. And I just ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.